Dude, doesn't that rip?
You're an idiot.
No, you're an idiot.
Welcome back, Bisexuals Only. I am Alex with my esteemed co-host, Geoffrey Asmus. This is the You're an Idiot podcast. Welcome back, Jeff. How the fuck are you, bitch?
Bisexuals only. Well, then you need to get out, you bigot.
No. 10%. I'm 10%.
10% gay.
I've been thinking about it. I'm 10. Oh, I guess that is. Yeah, I guess I was gonna say.
gay.
I was gonna say 10% bi.
But I mean, you're already 90% straight, so the 10%.
Well, maybe
gay,
then I'm
yeah.
5% something else.
Seeing him try to understand math is rough.
Maybe 5%.
So then you're 95%. How can you be 5% bi?
Can you be something else besides just gay or straight?
I mean, it depends on who you ask. My uncle probably wouldn't think so.
What do you? All right. Well,
I mean, you could be pansexual, sapiosexual, demisexual,
Oh.
beagle fucker.
Oh, I think I might be 5% pan then. Peter Pan.
You know what that means?
Drago-
What do you think pansexual means?
Pansexual is like you give multiple partners, right?
No, that's polyamory. God.
What's pan?
Pansexual is like, it's the same as bisexual. It's not the same.
Whoa.
It's basically, everyone.
Do we have
like
an early apology coming in?
Pansexual, you like everyone because bisexual implies there's only two genders. So pansexual is you like all the genders.
Oh.
So that's what some people say. Bisexual
Okay, I'm
is
90%
bad.
straight, 5% bi, or 5% gay, and then 5%. What's demi again? What's
I
demi?
actually don't know what that one means.
I just want to pick one.
Sapiosexuals, you like intelligence. You're attracted to. What is demisexual?
No.
Oh, demisexual is you're only attracted to someone you have an emotional bond with. Why is that even a word? That's sexual.
That's a stupid word.
They have a flag, too.
They have a flag to be demisexual.
I don't know.
I only like people who I like. Oh, go fuck yourself.
Should we call them
You
stupid?
fucking
Can we
loser.
call them stupid?
Demisexual. If you say you're demisexual, you're an idiot.
Whoa.
That's one of the dumbest things I've ever heard.
Hey,
you
know
only
what?
experience sexual attraction once a strong emotional bond has been formed. That's everyone. That's love.
Hey,
That's the word love.
All right, I'm looking at the camera. Hey, demis. You're safe with me, babes. You're safe with me.
Drago's gonna be the demisexual savior.
I may not know much about much, but you guys are with me. You guys are safe with me.
They have their own
Come in the
flag.
house. Come in my house.
I can't. I hate to draw the line, but I'm drawing the line there.
Fine, I'll say it. I'm 5% demisexual. Fuck you,
Okay.
bitch.
Oh, whatever. You've never
Fuck
had an
you.
emotional bond with anything except your broken basketball career. Come on.
Yeah, and you with states.
Yeah, I love all the states.
Jeff loves all the states equally.
I'm sapiosexual. Sorry. 100% sapiosexual.
Okay.
That's the intelligence one.
That's...
Still, no one in Wyoming or West Virginia have listened to the and Alaska as well. I thought West Virginia we had one the other day. They must have undownloaded it. They must have then delete this off the hard drive.
What's
Maine,
up with Wyoming?
15 in Maine. Yeah, Wyoming. If you know anyone in Wyoming, let them know about the podcast. We're trying to spread the word. I want to do the Cheyenne Chuckle Cafe.
What's up in California? What do we got in Cali?
Cali, we got 758 downloads. That ain't bad.
Can we be LA boys?
Yeah, we could. That's our second highest. It's Illinois, California, Wisconsin, New York, Minnesota. That's
What are we,
about I would
fucking
expect.
Bernie Sanders over here? What's going on?
Do you know what? What does that mean?
That's like we do well in the like liberal havens.
Oh, he's from Vermont, though. I don't really get the.
He did well in like liberal.
Right. Yeah.
Do you think we do better in Republican states or Democratic states?
Well, I mean,
Clearly.
Illinois, California, Wisconsin. Those are three. Well, Wisconsin's a little purple, but
And
we're
now-
generally a liberal. It seems we're cool liberals. We're
well,
not.
how are we in the South, James?
We're big in Texas.
Texas, we're good.
Big-
but
everything's
otherwise,
bigger in
nothing
Texas.
else. Oklahoma 71, not bad. I'll say it. I don't like anyone in Oklahoma.
100 people in Arizona. Jeff hates you guys, but hey, guess what?
I mean,
You're safe with me, Zonas.
they're
Hey,
trying to get in a last listen before they run out of clean drinking water.
The Fighting Randy Johnsons. I got you guys.
Wow, a little reference there.
Mhm.
You seen that video where he hits a pigeon while he's pitching?
Badass.
So fun.
It's so sick.
So fun.
Yeah, Zona, you're good with me. Oklahoma, you're good with me. You can take my side. Drag Queen Nation, stand up.
Jesus, I I don't like when you do that. Drag offs.
Drag
Don't do that.
offs.
It's loud.
Oh, it's loud. Yeah.
Drago's hitting the table with a coaster. Everyone, sorry
I
about the
want
audio
something,
quality.
I just want something to hold. Here, I'll
He's
hold this
got-
coaster.
I just want something to hold.
I need
That's
someone to
Drago
hold.
At night.
That's for
Oh
sure.
my
No,
God.
dude, I hate cuddling so fucking much.
That's insane. Oh, look at that. He hits the pigeon. We're watching the video of Randy Johnson hitting a pigeon. It's so funny. I mean, funny.
He was
isn't-
like 6'9".
Let me see it again. Oh, everyone needs to look it up. It's so. Oh my God.
Randy Johnson
That's-
in MLB baseball, MVP baseball 2004 was unbelievably good.
Okay.
He had that his slider was like a 99.
Great. Okay.
Dude,
That's something I will never talk about a video game on here.
oh
That is
really?
just- that
But
just
you'll talk
ain't it.
about the Bible?
Are you saying the video
you
games are
joke.
better than the Bible?
Yeah, actually, MVP baseball is better than the Bible.
Oh,
I'll
that's
say that.
So
Dude,
stupid.
MVP baseball 2004 is better than the Bible.
Baseball games stunk.
No, I know, but this game was unbelievable. Anybody who's anybody played MVP baseball 04 or 05 as a kid. It was the best game.
Mhm.
You know it. I know it.
Baseball games are so stupid.
They had this guy. They couldn't play with Barry Bonds. Like they couldn't use his likeness or something like that. So
Oh,
they
yeah.
had this white dude named John Dowd, and he was a 99 everything, and he just hit dingers, dude. It was fucking awesome. He went yard. Dude,
Jesus.
MVP baseball 04 was the greatest game ever.
Was discontinued in 2008 because of poor sales.
That's fine. Everybody knows if you were, if you were an outdoor kid like me, the outdoor kids played MVP baseball. The indoor kids played Zelda, and
What are you
and
talking
and
about?
you read.
I played
the
video
Bible.
games. I played Age of Empires, Civilization,
Je-
Rome Total War.
Jeff was definitely playing those games where you could like simulate where you were like fucking an elf and shit like that or
What
whatever.
are you talking about?
It's
No, I like
yeah.
games where you had to think and you had to
Yeah.
manage armies and
You were
shit.
playing The Sims. You were making your Sims fuck
No,
all
Sims
the
is
time.
for simps. Sims is a lame game.
Sims is for Sims.
Sims is for Sims. Put it down.
Age
and
of
Simpsons-
Empires.
Simpsons Hit and Run too. Great game.
Mom, I'm doing a quest. Leave me alone.
That's not what the game is. You
I'm
don't even know what the
doing-
game is.
I'm doing a quest.
You have no idea what Age of Empires is. It's not Zelda. It's like you have armies and you fight each other.
I'm a wood elf, Mom.
It's not fantasy. It's based on history.
Oh, whatever.
It's not fantasy based.
You were
at
doing
all.
war games when you were like 9?
Yeah, I was flanking them and slaughtering them.
That's just
Oh,
so
I love it. I would love to
stupid.
play Age of Empires. Did you play that, James? Age of Empires?
Played a little bit of Age of Empires.
So
Oof,
fun.
this looks
Played a lot of
brutal.
Zelda though.
You
Zelda.
watch that shit from the from the sky. You have to get the sky view. You're just watching like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
third person
so
RTS. Yeah.
Yeah, you just have like buildings and soldiers, and you send them out and fight each other. It's awesome.
You have this. I think you might want to talk about this in therapy, but you have this like. You have this idea of you being this like leader of the masses, and nobody gives a fuck about what you would think in any of these situations.
What does that have to do with anything?
You want to be like a leader of men, and you are the most feeble, like weak man I know,
That
basically.
weak in muscle, but not in brain.
but not in
Strong
brain.
in brain, weak
Yeah,
in muscle.
that's gonna win people over in an election, guys. I'm weak in muscle, strong in no, dude.
Generals aren't strong; they're smart.
Generals are very strong.
Dwight Eisenhower was an old crank,
But
when
he was definitely a strong-willed dude.
At some
I
point.
bet you and Eisenhower would not have gotten along.
No, absolutely.
I don't
not.
think you and any major general would have gotten along under any
Um,
circumstances.
yeah.
You relate so much more to like these like weak ass tech bros than you do to like you should be an Elon Musk guy. Like he was definitely an indoor kid.
Yeah, for sure. He's a loser.
He
yeah.
played Age of Empires, but he actually did something with his with
He-
that.
Oh, I mean, he was a rich kid. I mean, his parents were multi-millionaires. He's not a self-made man. Come on. We're not
Okay.
going to go on a pro-Musk tirade.
I'm
here.
not. I'm just saying.
You got to pull yourself up by your bootstraps, young
Yeah,
man.
I know.
Okay.
I know. I'm just doing this. That was my Jeff is not.
Yeah,
a
you
leader
really
rant.
needed to get that out. That was tough.
Felt good. I'm on a hot start today, folks. Feeling good. I got a.
Yeah, what do you think about Elon Musk buying Twitter?
I think it's I think it'll be okay.
I mean, it'll be fine.
People are saying that it's going to be like a travesty, like it's going to be a disaster, right?
I mean, it's not going to be good, or it's going to be the same. He'll let Trump back on. You can
Oh wait,
probably
I actually
tweet the N-word again.
I wrote down what he said.
I'm
like,
sure that's what people are going to do. They're going to tweet wild shit now. You're gonna realize that we need a little moderating.
the tweets are gonna come with you're gonna be able to edit them. I think.
What? Oh, really?
You're gonna be able to edit
After
your tweets.
the fact?
Yeah, instead
Oh,
of
that
just tweeting.
sucks. I hate that.
So you're gonna be able to edit tweets.
Twitter
and then,
already the worst social media platform. Gonna get worse. Oh, I hate Twitter.
they're giving Trump his account back.
That is actually awesome because Trump
Was
Twitter
very funny.
He's so funny.
And Alex Jones, too.
Oh, Alex Jones and all the QAnon. This might bring QAnon back from the dead.
It'll
That
be
is-
fun to watch.
That is
Yeah.
kind of wild that those dudes just got straight up banned from Twitter.
I mean, they were saying wild shit. I think we're going to find out that free speech doesn't really work. You give people free speech, they start selling children pretty quickly. I don't think freedom doesn't really work very well.
Freedom speech equals selling children.
Well, it's freedom of doing it whatever you want, though. You can.
That's
talk about
not
how
freedom of speech.
saying kids are sexy or whatever.
Saying kids are sexy or whatever.
That people will say that they're pedophiles.
I
Now
think they
can-
should let him say it so we can arrest them quicker.
I agree with
If
that.
someone says a kid is sexy, that's like illegal, right?
I don't know if it's illegal or not. I don't know how that law works. It shouldn't be illegal.
Which law is that? That can be a new thing.
Which
law
law
is
is
that?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
44 billion. He could have ended hunger. He could have built houses for people. He buys Twitter. I hate it. It's annoying.
So certain people should not be on Twitter, but also the government shouldn't be like looking at our stuff either.
what
is
do you
that
mean?
what- Like, what was the Snowden thing all about again? What was the
He
Snowden
was
thing
a
about?
whistleblower. He
For-
was like whistleblowing that the NSA was watching all our stuff and everything. He did other
Which is
stuff, too.
basically what they're doing. I mean, that's just what we've just accepted that now, right?
Yeah, we've accepted. Yeah. They watch every single thing we do.
When you say accept cookies, they take your life.
Yeah. Oh,
Can I have some cookies? Of course. Yes, you can, big brother. Yes, you can.
Oh, good. We got a little political early in the episode.
Have
There
my
we go,
cookies.
boys.
A dude at Soho. So I did the Soho House show last night.
Soho House is like a rich club.
Yeah,
Just giving them, I'm giving them context. You
Yeah,
don't say these
so
things without
for the people in
context.
Asmus Nation, Soho House is where people who have done well in their life and have been cool for most of their lives go and hang out with other cool
God.
people.
Oh, being rich is
who
cool. That's
who are
so lame.
who are attractive and have climbed the ladder
they're
in their
greedy
jobs.
little misanthropic narcissists. That's who go
Yes.
there.
Okay. Asmus Nation, as you take off your barista apron, here's what you must know about Soho House.
Osmus Nation is hardworking, salt of the earth, and drag queens are marketing ad executives.
Drag queens, we will always rule over them. Don't ever.
Yeah, but the proletariat will rise up one day and slaughter the bourgeoisie.
Yeah, that's in every every that happens all the time, doesn't it?
It's happened many times. And
It's
it'll
happened-
happen again.
It's happened in much smaller countries with
Russia, the
with-
biggest country in the world.
Did they have they had an uprising?
Are you kidding me?
I'm
Do you
cornered.
know
I'm
what
cornered.
do you think communism? How do you think communism started?
Right,
That's the
right.
main communist country. There were others, but I mean that was kind of the big one. Well, China as well. China, yeah. China and Russia, the two biggest countries ever, had this revolution.
Are we gonna be communists soon?
No,
Okay.
never.
Good. All right, what was I saying? I was at Soho House last night,
Uh-huh.
accepting the cookies. Oh, a dude got me a plate of cookies that were off the menu.
He brought you a plate of cookies?
A Soho House member liked my headlining set so much, Jeff. You should hear that
Wow,
twice.
Headlining, Jesus.
I did
Christ.
18 minutes.
Whoa, back up, everyone. 18 minutes.
On a 15-minute set, I blew the fuck out of the light because I was
Yeah.
killing so hard.
Were you really killing?
Jenna hated it, every second of it.
Why? Because it was bad, or you were doing your women hating?
Jenna
stuff
just
again?
doesn't like me.
Jesus. Okay. Well, we can talk about that in private.
Well, Jenna and I have our own disagreements.
Okay.
But yeah, had a great set. Get off stage, go to the bar, use my drink tickets. I'm having an amazing old-fashioned. Guy comes up to me. He's like, "Hey, man, great set." I was like, "Oh, thanks, man." A couple minutes later, this guy, the waiter brings over a plate of 4 cookies, beautiful-looking chocolate chip cookies. Points at the guy across the bar. Guy gives me a wink. He goes, "Those aren't on the menu. I got those for you."
Wow. All that hard work
They were
paid off.
Fucking delicious.
All those hours of basketball practice finally paid off. He got 4 free cookies at Soho House.
Mm-hmm.
He ate them all?
Yeah.
All of them? You didn't share one of them?
No.
Oh, my God. That's worse than not tipping the guy who wipes shit off the floor of your bathroom.
Jeff is so mad about that, dude.
Oh, that's worse. You didn't share one of the cookies? How big are these cookies? How
did.
big are they?
Squeeze had one.
Okay. Oh, then why did you say you didn't? Okay, you gave one. Okay.
Yeah, Squeeze had one, and it was a good little time. And then we went
Please,
to
let's talk about these free cookies longer.
Yeah, this is getting.
That was a terrible.
This kind of went
anecdote.
nowhere.
I thought that was gonna be something. A guy gave you a cookie. Jesus.
I'm on
You don't
one.
think the fans are coming up to me on the street giving me beef jerky everywhere I go?
I'm on one. Okay, I'm
getting Oberto everywhere.
Let me
I
hit you with
walk.
the question from the listeners.
Question from the listeners. We love to hear from you guys. Always send us your questions.
Thank you, listeners.
We love you.
This one's actually from my boy Pat Burke, one of the all timers, probably my best friend in the world. I love this dude.
He's told me the same thing in the deep of the night, Pat. So.
Yeah, you get a couple whiskeys in me, you're my best friend immediately.
Right. Pat or me?
Anybody. I'll say.
Okay, fair.
Okay, Jeff.
For me specifically?
This is for both of us.
Oh.
What's the most racist thing you let a
Jesus.
girlfriend get away with?
Oh my God! What the fuck?
I thought that was so funny.
Oh well, my ex-girlfriend really did not like Jewish people.
Whoa!
She was Palestinian, so I think she had historical beef for that. But there was definitely some remarks she made.
She didn't like Jewish people?
I mean, she would make jokes. She probably didn't actually mind them, but she would make jokes about it all the time.
You've made a bunch of jokes about Jewish people.
Yeah, I have. And I'll continue to do so till they stop their stranglehold of the world's banking system.
I just have a feeling. I feel like I'm the more noble one on this pod.
You just don't know enough to say jokes like that.
Yeah.
You couldn't make a Jewish joke because you don't know anything about Jewish people.
I know that they run Hollywood and stuff.
I mean, they don't actually. It's a joke. They don't actually run. There are a lot of Jewish artists because they're the ones who escaped from Nazi Germany.
That's why
there's a lot of writers because those are the ones who had enough money.
That's why they're so funny, folks.
I mean, well,
you run away, you find the humor in it.
Okay, sure. What do you think Judaism is?
What
is it? Why? How is Jewish different than Muslim or Christian?
Oh, they don't believe Jesus is the Messiah? They don't believe Jesus is the Messiah?
They do not believe Jesus is the Messiah.
Another point on the board for drag queens.
You struggled, though. You struggled.
When I'm on the spot, I always do struggle. But, I don't do well on the spot like that. I don't do well with improv. And your stupid scholastic improv shit is
scholastic! Oh-ho! Pour one out for Drago. That took a lot of brain power.
Another ACT word on the board.
What was your ACT again?
23.
Oh my God, it's so low.
The average is 20.
So
he's
18. Like, I want to
to
get the same number as Michael Jordan. That's the Michael Jordan ACT.
Making fun of me for how dumb I am is funny to a point, but that's just like it's hard to fuck it. Like that's like your baseline. That's like saying, you can only jump this high.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Like, making fun of me for not reading is one thing. But
Yeah.
making fun of me for an average ACT score
It's
is like...
not average. We looked it up. It was in like the 65th percentile.
No, it wasn't. It was...
like 70th percentile, I believe.
Yeah, it's above average.
I mean, yeah, if you're holding yourself to a low standard. Come on.
It's
But
fine.
we know that he's gotten smarter since then. I bet if he took the test now... What if you took the ACT again for the pod?
I'd get an 11.
Would you take the ACT for the podcast? I'll bet you $100, you can't get a 26 or higher.
That was like a 5-hour thing.
It's like it's like 3 or 4 hours. But the people would love it. The fans, if you want Alex Dragwich to take the ACT
by
again,
the time I took the ACT, I already had 10 scholarship offers. I didn't give a fuck about what was going on. I knew I was going to college.
Yeah, that's fair.
So why would I care?
Some of us needed to work hard to get not get a scholarship still. But.
Yeah, Jeff was playing video games 3 hours a day and then was naturally good at remembering things.
I read books all
You were
day.
a test-taking dweeb.
I was in 2 sports my entire life. I played sports my whole life.
You ran.
I played
cross
soccer
country.
for at least 12 years of my life. Played
And
basketball.
I imagine you were...
I was good at soccer.
No way.
I was on the high school soccer team. I was a striker. I wasn't that bad.
The suburban Minnesota high school soccer league is... I hear that's really great.
Minnesota has the largest soccer complex in America. The Blaine Sports Center, where the Schwann's Cup takes place, the largest youth soccer tournament in the world.
You played a sport that is still somehow white dominant, and you couldn't even start.
Soccer is white dominant
in America, yeah.
I don't know what the U.S. national team
Soccer
looks like.
in
I don't
America
know.
is so much easier to be good at than basketball. It's disgusting.
Okay, sure. The competition's probably a little less. Yeah.
I played the hardest sport to be good at.
Football.
No, there's way more people that play basketball.
No.
I guess just by
No,
position.
there's way more people on a football team. Way more people play
so
football.
there's less spots.
But the football's only in America, so this is the most competitive place for that sport. Basketball they play in Europe and other
which makes it
countries.
harder to play. I get into a college because they have more to choose from
That football?
for basketball.
No.
Yeah,
you're wrong.
they get European kids.
You think-
I played with a German kid and a Swedish kid on my team.
They traveled to America.
I just said
in
that,
high
Jeff.
school?
I
In
just
high
said that I
school?
played with a German kid and a Swedish kid.
We're getting him mad, ladies and gentlemen.
They were on the national team. They were the best player in their country.
And they went to
and
your
they played
high school?
on my college.
Oh, your college, yeah.
Yeah, it's harder.
I mean, it's
And
it's tough
Jeff
to
is
quantify.
dumb all of a sudden.
I'm not
folks.
dumb. I'm not dumb. I
Jeff
think-
just doesn't want to admit that
It's
he
not-
was not an athlete.
I've admitted many times I'm not an athlete. I
Good.
still could beat you in a mile run.
In your fucking Cars 2 shirt.
Oh,
What the
Cars
fuck,
2.
dude?
Rep the Cars 2
The
everywhere
dumbest
I go.
for what?
Rep it.
How did you get that
Rep
shirt?
filmmaking wherever I go. A
I
cinematic
rep-
classic. Scorsese could never. Spielberg could never. Cars 2 rips.
Jeff's online. Yeah, babe, I got the new Monsters Inc. shirt on the way.
Monsters Inc. I wish I had a Monsters Inc. shirt. One of the
know.
greatest films of all time.
All right, you're 31.
You don't like
You're
Monsters
31.
Inc. Watch Monsters Inc. and tell me you don't cry a little bit.
It was fine.
You don't cry a little bit.
I'd cry more. Remember the Titans.
That's so lame.
Strong side.
Toy Story. Me and Aaron watched Toy Story 4 the other day. So funny.
If I recall, there's a moment in Toy Story 3 or 4 where the toys are about to go down a chute and they essentially accept death. They
That's
have
Toy Story 3. Yeah.
they have a very existential.
Yeah, it's great. It's awesome. Toy Story is the greatest movie franchise of all time.
The
You can put that on a coaster.
Toys
America.
accept. That's weird to see as a kid. You know. These-
Right. Well, Toy Story
these-
3
these-
came out when we were 21 years old, but
We were
otherwise-
21.
It was. I remember I was studying abroad in Ireland at the time when it came out.
God, and you say you have no privilege.
I have
was
a lot of
studying
privilege.
abroad in Ireland.
I did have privilege. I'll admit it.
You're just
Sorry.
like the tech bros.
Uh,
Jesus. See, Asmus Nation, he's not salt of the earth at all. He studied abroad.
I studied abroad.
Got
Yeah.
this very, fucking elitist education.
At the University of Wisconsin.
He doesn't
Madison.
respect you if you have less than a 26 on your ACT. Tell that to middle of America.
Oh, you think Middle America's stupid?
That's what you're
We're
saying.
in Middle America right now.
I was thinking more of I was talking more in respect to the coastal elite, versus the coastal
Right.
elite.
No, I mean, people in the Midwest are smart. I
Jeff
think the Midwest is the smartest region in the country.
Jeff wishes he was born in Connecticut
I do not at all. I
to a
love
financier.
the Midwest. The Midwest is the best part of the country. I'll say that. Any day, anywhere. Best comedy crowds, too.
Chicago rules.
Chicago's great. Minneapolis is the hidden gem of America. Madison, Wisconsin as well. We love it.
Jeff thinks Minneapolis is good because his family comes to watch him and they laugh really hard. That's why he
Drago
does well
came in
there.
with a stick up his ass today.
No,
I'll
no,
tell
no,
you
no,
that,
no,
ladies
no.
and gentlemen.
Okay, you ready for some life advice with Geoffrey Asmus?
Here
or do
we
you want to keep
go.
moving?
Here we go.
Hang on. Let's do some Manscaped.
Let's do.
Oh.
Wait, before we do this, ladies and gentlemen, let's do a little bit of that. And by that, I mean an ad read from Manscaped.com. Because unfortunately, we are still in a protracted legal battle with Don's Gun Depot. We said that their grenade launcher was best for killing Democrats when actually it can be equally used to kill conservatives and Democrats. So we are in a little legal dispute over that. A little bit of ad copy we misread on a previous episode. So unfortunately, we are now sponsored by... Who are we sponsored by, Alex?
Support for the You're an Idiot podcast is brought to you by Manscaped, who is the best in below-the-waist men's grooming. Their products are precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. Manscaped's Performance Package, the ultimate men's hygiene bundle. Join over 4 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer for you. 20% off and free worldwide shipping with the code IDIOT20 at manscaped.com. If my math is correct, that's about 8 million balls.
And that level of reading is a 26. That
Yeah,
was the
baby.
Speed you read at with a 26 ACT.
One day.
We'll tell you what, Manscaped can't help you read better, but it can help you look better. I'll tell you that much.
tell
Look at
you
this
what.
right here, ladies and gentlemen. The weed whacker right up my nose.
Oh, yeah.
I do it
you
every
can hear
week.
that?
Look at that. Right in, right out. My nose is sexy. If you could, you'd fuck it.
Manscaped made my dick look so good, I'm going to call my ex and see if she wants to give it another shot.
Jesus Christ. It gives you too much confidence. That's what we're saying. It makes you feel too good. You'll be sending DMs you never thought you could after you shave your balls with the weed whacker. You'll be DMing fucking Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Like, hey, babe, are we going to split these milkers evenly?
I Googled AOC boobs, and that made me buy Manscaped.
Yes, it's true. It's true. Me and my girlfriend, we love Manscaped so much we shave each other. We shave each other.
In the bathtub.
And not in the bathtub, in public.
Yes.
We're
'cause
so proud of our bodies, our nubile, fresh, smooth frames. We
my
love
balls
Manscaped.
smell so good.
They do. No nick. Reduces nicks. Reduces irritation. We love it. You got the Crop Reviver. It's this amazing lotion I put on my balls. I put it on my face, too, so my face looks like a testicle. That's good for some women like
Squeeze
that.
called my pubic hair a putting green the other day. She says I can 2-putt on this.
Mine's more of a fairway because I'm a man, but you know we can't all have it all. That's the magic of the Manscaped products. Well made, well crafted. They last for years. Look at this. I could just
Use promo code IDIOT20 and get it now, please.
20% off. Please do it. We need the money. I have hemorrhoid cream I need to buy, and I can't buy it without your help. 20% off, Idiot20. Go to manscaped.com. Thank you and good night. We just ordered one right there. James
Boom.
just ordered one. There we go.
24 bucks off.
Not $24 off a full package. I mean, in this economy, you'd be a fool not to do it. You'd be a fool. And we're back. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, like we never left. Back like 4-5. Little Michael Jordan reference, if you're nasty. That was his number when he came back. Not everyone knows that, but I do. I know the classics.
Jeff knows sports. Well, let's
Yeah.
see what he can tell our.
This is a little advice column
what
with
he-
Dr. Jeff.
We've got a very eager listener who needs some
was
advice.
Who is it? Let me have a little drag of Shochu, the official alcohol of the You're an Idiot podcast.
Dr. Asmus, I'm a senior in high school and prom is coming up. Molly, a fellow senior who I'm friends with and has an inkling I'm going to ask her, is waiting on my big proposal. She's very pretty and I don't want to mess this up. What do I do? How do I ask her?
Are you messaging high schoolers?
I made this question up.
Oh, God, I doubt that, first of all. I bet you're DMing high schoolers.
Not-
You ever had it?
Not anymore.
you
Not
know
anymore.
what?
Not since Delia went down.
I'm willing to admit an embarrassing thing I did over COVID. So, sometimes this girl followed me and I saw her picture, and you know how you do the hand clap emoji, like the whatever, like the
Right.
but when you respond to a story or whatever.
Mhm.
She had a story and she looked cute, and I was like, hand clap emoji. And then she's like, I'm 17. And then I was like, okay, bye. How are you supposed to know? How are you supposed to know, ladies and gentlemen?
I think sometimes you just know when a woman looks that young.
I mean, I was wrong. And
The
I
fact
moved
that
away.
the fact that you are into a woman who's in that age range.
Oh my god.
Did she look like she was 24?
Yes. I was
You just saved your ass.
I was shocked. Yeah. I'm not sliding in. Unless they look good at prom. I love scoping out a prom.
How do you ask someone to prom?
I
Answer the
never
question.
went to prom, so this is a hypothetical.
Oh, and we're back. Now we're back.
He still thinks it's cool to have gone to prom a decade ago. Oh my god. He got a hand job from Lauren Whiteman in the fucking gym, and he's like, I'm a cool guy.
Sex with Jacqueline Rose.
You had Jesus. Don't bleep that out.
Oh, yeah,
Come
sorry.
on, have some tact, man.
I don't think she would care.
She probably wouldn't care. She probably wouldn't
Jack's
care.
cool. We
Yeah.
dated.
She was hot.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
What the hell do you
What
think?
the hell do you think? I went alone to prom. And I went alone, and I. You know, I had
God
it's
damn,
a legend.
Jeff.
I ate a really big fish sandwich at the dinner, and then I vomited the fish sandwich up at prom.
Jeff.
Sober. I didn't even drink back then.
Nobody wanted to go with
I didn't
you.
dance with anyone. I kind of just sat in the bathroom and cried most of the night.
Did you really?
I was very sad. I was
Yeah,
very shy.
It's crazy how much this warms my heart.
I know.
It's crazy
he's
how
got
good
his
this
dick
makes
in
me
his
feel.
hand, ladies and gentlemen.
Jeff cried at prom after throwing up.
Yeah.
And honestly, the just knowing that no one gave a shit when you threw up really makes me feel so good. My day is made.
I know. You're really happy.
Jeff, 12 years ago, 13 years ago,
A little math. Okay. A little mental math. Okay.
was in the stall.
Nothing scares me more than a dance floor to this day. I do
Weeping.
not like dancing.
The Grinch body wasn't even there yet. He was skinny. He
No,
was athletic.
I was ugly. I had
Yeah.
really bad facial hair and acting.
Bad
It was
facial hair. He thought playing Skyrim 5 hours a day would get him the woman of his
I
dreams.
didn't play fantasy games.
He thought
I didn't do it.
thought playing fake World War II games all day
Thank you.
would land him a woman that would bed him. And guess what, folks? War games don't win the war of love.
He's been waiting to go on this tirade.
War
for
games
months.
don't win the war of love. And I'm so Jeff, you threw up after eating a fish sandwich.
It's not my fault. It was probably poisoned by one of my many enemies in high school, holding me back.
You're like one of my autistic. I got an autistic friend. He had a
Me.
You and my boy Nate. He had a
I know Nate. He's
he
a cool friend
had
of the pod.
he had a respect list of people in high school that he
what?
hated. So there was he had 100 kids named in high school like on a sheet of paper, and then he had like a rating list of how much he respected them. And I was like, oh man, I bet
That's
Jeff would
awesome.
do that. I know you would do that.
I did stuff like that, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I was rating people.
Yeah, that is the beta stage of eventually shooting up the school, but I'm glad you made it out.
I made it out. I could still go back. You're never too old to shoot up a school. I get older, they stay the same age. I'll tell you that.
Hey, that's good.
That's funny.
That's the riff we needed.
That's not bad.
I get older. They say to shoot the school.
Yeah, a school shooter. I'm just scared.
Yeah. You're just a rule follower at the end
Now
of
that
the day.
these people are so mean to me on TikTok, I should be allowed to shoot up a school. These fucking 16-year-olds are brutalizing me online.
Yeah.
They're clowning me all the time.
Yeah, they don't like your Serbia versus Croatia bit.
You know, they're like, actually, Serbia didn't play Croatia in the 2016 World Cup. Oh, shut the fuck up.
Aiden, shut the fuck
Shut
up.
up, you user 4983.
Stop making fun of Jeff. Jeff's a smart dude with good jokes. That's pretty much about it, but
Hey.
you don't come for the jokes.
Don't come for the jokes.
Come
Come on me.
Come on.
Don't come for the joke. Come inside me, Aiden.
Come and
Come inside me, Aiden.
Jeff would rather have
That's my song.
a person at a show come at him than tell him that his set was bad.
Absolutely. Yeah, I can't take it when someone says my set's bad.
Mm.
When after a show they come up to like you, the feature and the headliner or whatever you are, and they tell two of you good set and then don't say anything to you. Oh, it's one of the worst feelings in the world. I'm sure a feeling you know all too well while touring with me.
The set where they look at you and they go, "You were good," then they look at the other person and
they
they
just
go,
kind of
"You."
They just walk away. You tried hard.
You did good.
You give it your best. It's really brave to get up there and do that.
Yeah, it is. I've been on both sides of it. It fucking sucks.
The worst is selling merch. I was at a club recently and selling merch, and the feature sold merch too, and he sold a lot more than I did.
Who was
next to
featuring?
me. This guy, Greg Henderson. He was funny, but they loved his merch, and they didn't like the "My Neck, My Back, Stop the War in Iraq" shirts as much.
They weren't intellectuals.
They were not intellectuals. They kind of walked by me. A couple of old people gave me real grimaces. They did.
Oh yeah, dude,
like
we're gonna
me.
be selling koozies this weekend.
We're selling koozies this weekend. Well, it's gonna have already happened by the time this comes out. But in Louisville and Nashville, we are selling "You're an Idiot" koozies. Keep your beer warm. Keep your little mason jar of.
I wonder if
warm.
it'll help that we're both up there, like both trying to push the koozies.
I mean, it depends who they buy it from. When they buy it, they got to tell us who they want the money going to.
Oh yeah, we have to discuss that later.
How would we split it? 50-50. What other way would we discuss it?
Yeah, well, I guess in theory, like, I mean, you should get maybe a little. You're doing more time on the show.
And you know what? And this is why you keep Drago around. A man who knows fairness and equality. You're
Maybe
right.
60
I
maybe-
should get more of the money.
If we're both on the show, maybe 60-40.
I should get all of the money.
Absolutely not. No.
I ordered the koozies. I carried the box upstairs. Really heavy. Really heavy. I get all the money there. I'm glad we talked about that. I wouldn't have thought about that, but
I disagree
I will
with
be taking
that.
home the pure profits from the koozie money. I'm going to Cozumel on my koozie cash.
When they see my 25 minutes, it's like lightning, and then your flimsy hour.
Oh my God, I have some new material that's really.
My
cooking.
new is good, dude.
Really?
My new is good.
I can't wait to see how lethargic it really is.
No, dude, my new hits. It's so
Sometimes you're in
last
bed
night.
with a girl and she says crazy shit, dude.
Ah.
Sometimes women are like, and I'm like, yeah.
I'm like,
Whoa, I've been Alex Dragovich. Hit me up at the bar.
you guys think Jesus fucked? Do you?
A great premise. Might have to extrapolate on that one.
Oh, Jesus.
I think he did.
All right.
Jesus' mom was the first mother to say her son's name during sex.
I hate that. Jokes
That's
stink.
funny. That's
You
funny.
know, like the idiots like in the sticks would love that joke.
Yeah, they would. They're smart. My
No.
crowds are smart. Yours are dumb.
No.
They've lost the will to live.
Your jokes have no soul. Your jokes are all just stupid observations.
What? That's humor.
Banal.
All your
Banal.
music is just notes, dude. It's just fucking note after note. I don't get it.
It's a surface. It's on the surface.
Oh
It's
my
trash.
God.
It's club trash. Your jokes go great with chicken wings, you bitch. Okay. That's why I don't
he's
do
a
well
little
in
riled
Rosemont.
up. Drago, it's time for the question of the day.
Oh, jeez.
Are you smarter than a dragon? Here we go. This is the big question. This was sent in by
This
a
one,
few
I
listeners.
got a feeling this one's gonna fucking destroy
This is a tough
me.
one. It's a tough one. A lot of people. This is a tough one. Probably a little bit over 26 ACT. Here's the question of the day.
I had a 23.
Oh, it's 23? Oh, great. Well,
I would love to have gotten a
definitely
26.
Wow, Jesus. This is the question. Alex Dragovich,
That's why Stanford didn't offer me. Did you know that?
because you didn't have a high enough ACT?
They needed a 28.
Wow. Would have you gone to Stanford?
I would have gone to Notre Dame over
Yeah,
Stanford.
Notre Dame's better than Stanford. Okay.
No, Stanford's sick though. Stanford would have been cool.
You know, yeah, and Cali.
I would have
Oh
visited.
my
I definitely
God.
would have visited Stanford.
You would have been plowing the blondes on the beach.
I'd be a fucking YouTuber comic now.
Yeah, you would.
I'd be such a
You'd
loser.
be Trevor Wallace's merch boy.
Oh yeah, what I'd give to be his merch boy.
Here we go. Question of the day. Alex Dragovich. Why can't I get hard? This is a question I've been wondering for a while, and I'd like to know an answer. Why can't I get hard?
You're a beta bitch.
Nah, I ain't never had a problem getting hard. I'll tell you that much.
It's just
Just a little fun thing I wanted to do. This is a
Okay.
real question. I've been wanting to. What?
What's the do the joke that you do?
What?
What's the
The body positivity?
Yeah. do it.
Oh yeah, body. That's how you know if everyone's so beautiful, why can't I get hard? One of my best
man.
jokes, ladies and gentlemen, and you're gonna have to see it live to believe it. Here's the question of the day, Alex Dragovich. What is the Vietnam War?
What is the Vietnam
What
War?
is it? Why is it? What do you know? Anything you know about the
We
Vietnam
talked
War?
about. We already did Vietnam.
No, we didn't. We danced around it, but we never actually did it. Maybe the listeners might remember differently, but I'm pretty sure we did not do it. If we did it, then certainly you would know more.
Why did we go to war with Vietnam?
Oh boy,
Why didn't we go to war with Vietnam?
are you serious?
It's communism, right? It's a communist
Okay.
thing.
I mean, sure. Yeah.
To save democracy.
Thank you.
To save democracy.
And we won.
We lost.
Did we?
Yeah, right. We lost.
I don't know.
We couldn't defeat the Viet Cong.
Viet Cong?
The Viet Cong.
Oh, don't do that. I don't think that's a road you want to go down.
We couldn't defeat the Viet Cong. The guerrilla warfare tactics were a little too.
Oh yeah, I do think we did talk about this now that you're saying guerrilla warfare, because you thought that meant hiding in a tree. You said guerrilla warfare is when you hide in a tree and jump on people.
It was a surprise.
That's what you said.
No, I thought systematically it was like a surprise. It was a surprise attack. It was like a surprise.
I mean, that is kind of what guerrilla warfare is. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a surprise attack.
Mhm.
You don't have large armies.
I don't think they like make any sounds when they attack.
What?
I don't think they make any like animal sounds when they attack.
What are you talking about?
Never mind.
You don't think they make animal noises?
I don't think.
Of course they don't.
Yeah, because they're not actual like gorillas.
Oh, what an astute observation. They're not actually throwing gorillas into the mix in guerrilla warfare.
That'd be funny.
You know it's spelled differently, right?
GUE.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's a French word.
Nom rules. Let's keep it moving.
Okay, that wasn't great.
That's where I get my sweatshirts.
Do you know what the Pythagorean theorem is? Someone asked me that recently.
Oh, I still don't.
You still don't. You can't even take 1 minute out of your day to Google what is the Pythagorean theorem.
I'm against it. I'm against it now.
He's anti.
If you're a drag queen, you don't know it either.
He's pro demisexual, anti Pythagorean theorem.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
Any race, any creed, no numbers. That's the code of the drag queens.
What's 11 times 11?
121.
Whoa! 12 times 12.
144.
Okay, this is where usually the times table stop though. 13 times 13.
163.
169. Well, every dog has their day.
What's 14 times 17?
14 times 17. Okay, give me a chance. That's 140, 210, 238.
I don't know. Is it James?
Dude, look that up, James. 14 times 17 is 238. This is riveting stuff for the listeners.
Let's see if you can get this in under 10 seconds. Okay, ready?
Well, let me see if I was right on that one first. 14 times 17. There's got to be a calculator on Google. 238. I was right. Okay, give me a
I'll give you a quick one.
Give me
I'll give you a quick
15 seconds.
Okay. How about this?
He's trying to think of what numbers.
How about 17 times 18?
17 times 18, 340 minus 34, 306.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty
Look
good.
at that. Because you do 17 times 20, which is 340, and then you subtract two 17s from
Can you go a little bigger?
Try it again.
All right. How about this? How about 23 times 14?
23 times 14, 230, and then that's 345, 322.
Correct.
Wow. And isn't this beautiful,
And
America?
under 15 seconds.
Sorry. I'm a genius. Whoopsie. And I also come on my friends' backs. Life is about balance and duality. Yin and yang, good and evil, life and death. That's what it's all about.
Knowing the multiplication tables and coming on backs, that's the duality of life.
Duality of life. Sorry.
Good and evil.
I'm a balanced man. I'm left wing and right wing. And a little bit of libertarian if you're nasty.
Oh, yeah. A future libertarian.
Oh, that's
on
a
our
great
hands.
question to ask next time.
What?
What is libertarianism? I bet you will not do so hot on that.
Well, it's going to be easier than the Pythagorean theorem.
Jesus, I can't believe you don't know what the Pythagorean theorem is. I mean, we learned that in 7th or 8th grade.
Nobody has to know what it is anymore.
Yes, they do all the time.
We're
It's
in the
used
we're-
constantly.
We're in the digital age, Jeff.
Yeah, math runs the entire world.
Yeah, algorithms, but we don't have to know the algorithms.
Someone does.
We just have to, you know.
You think they just pop out of the ground?
We just
sprout
have
up?
to love the algorithms. We don't have to know the algorithms.
Yeah, the algorithm doesn't love me. I'll tell you that much.
The algorithm hates my
The
fucking
algorithm
ass.
is shadow banning our content. Everyone knows
I'm
it.
the king of 612 likes.
Some people would kill for that. Some people would kill for that, Drago.
Whatever. Those
If you-
people suck.
He's gone viral on Twitter a couple of times. Don't let him get too down.
Yeah.
We got to do one last final talk, boy, before we get out of here.
Yeah, I'm about to say I'm trying to
he's
like
trying
make sure.
He's been on his phone for the last 10 minutes.
I'm trying to get a talking point.
He's trying
here.
to think of a talking point. Okay. What about the Johnny Depp thing? What do you think about that?
I'll tell you this: Amber Heard is exactly what I'm into. Amber Heard, you heard that? You heard that?
Alex is part of the herd.
I'm
Join the herd,
Hey,
Amber Heard.
You did nothing wrong, babe.
Oh my God.
I mean, she is a smoke, an absolute smoke. She can poop on my bed any day. I'll tell you that
Aesthetically
much.
perfect
She
in
is
every
an
way.
aesthetically perfect woman.
You
sure,
know,
a few screws loose upstairs, but I'd like
if
to
you haven't dated a blonde with a screw loose, you haven't lived, folks.
I'd like to screw her loose.
And
on.
that's.
I'm sure she's a listener. Amber, if you're listening, we love you.
See, I like her. I like the girl on the right too, right there. That's great.
Free Amber
I'll do it.
Heard. Free Amber Heard. Johnny Depp is a lying sack of shit. We're Team Heard.
Everyone can get a throw.
Are you Team Heard or Team Depp? We're Team Heard. You heard that.
Listen,
That's the word with Heard.
Listen, drag queens, everyone deserves a shot at redemption, and that's why Amber Heard needs us when she
we
needs
need
us
to stand
most.
by her. A
We gotta
strong woman, a sexy woman. We
Uh,
need to stand by her.
Are we really not gonna? If we're gonna believe all women, we're gonna have to believe Amber Heard.
When you're that hot, we believe you. Absolutely.
Dude,
She's
it wasn't believe all women was 2 years ago. Or
Yeah.
5 years ago.
Well, she's in Aquaman 2, one of the most highly anticipated sequels of recent years. I can't wait to see what that Waterman
she's-
does next.
Can you go to her wiki real quick, James?
What her Wikipedia? What is she famous for?
I want to see
truly
what
don't
college
know.
she went to. I want to see where she's from.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, 86, good year.
She's only 4 years younger. We still have the same generational knowledge. We can still talk about the same things.
Right, yeah, you and her can talk about the Napoleonic
She's from
Wars.
Austin, Texas.
Oh, keep
Whoa.
it weird, babe.
Keep her weird.
Yeah, everything's bigger in Texas. Domestic violence in 2018, victim of cancel culture.
No,
okay.
that's Johnny Depp says he is a victim of cancel culture. She is.
Depp is also kind of a bitch, dude. You made all those pirate movies. They stink. Blow is fun, though.
You didn't like Pirates of the Caribbean?
Hated it.
Really?
That was so lame.
What is that's like a
Compared
great
to Lord of
movie.
the Rings, it's nothing.
Okay, well, they can both exist on their own, but
Amber-
I mean, Amber Heard is very attractive. I did
Amber
not know
Heard-
she was this attractive.
Dude,
I'm
she-
well on her side.
Yeah, you can't go against those that body.
Tell us more about her body, Alex. I think that what the listeners really want is you to describe her body for a little bit more.
I think it's great.
She's an atheist. That fits for you too.
Yeah. Another win for the drag queens. Yeah, Amber, you did nothing wrong. Every man, woman, child makes mistakes.
They all make mistakes. Some people deny the existence of transgenders on a nationally famous podcast, which my co-host has done before and will probably do again.
I've learned.
He learned. He was wrong.
What I said was not what I meant.
I know. Yes, we know that. The listeners, they're on your side.
But Jeff, we have to do another one in a second.
We have to
here.
do another podcast after this, ladies and gentlemen. They're just trying to show you how the sausage is made and how hard we work
We work
to
very hard.
entertain you.
We work very hard.
We do anything for our idiots. And here's the thing. Our last closing thing. Free Amber Heard. Kill all men.
Free Amber Heard.
Kill all men.
Fuck straight men.
Yes, and we're not. We're bisexual.
We're 90% straight over here.
I'm probably 80, but I mean, Johnny Depp's hot too.
Let's call it what
Wouldn't
it
mind
is.
watching them go at it.
No, he's too saggy these days. He looks bad.
Saggy. Well, he's a
Mhm.
little old now, but
Amber
10 years ago,
keeps it tight.
Yeah,
Like
she's
she
also
like she
20
should.
years younger than him.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, it's easy. Johnny Depp, mid-90s, untouchable hot. You
I'd
don't
rather
think
go
so?
Winona Ryder over Johnny Depp.
What? They're not. That's apples and oranges.
No, dude, that's how my spectrum works.
Winona Ryder is ugly. That ain't it for me.
Are you look up Winona Ryder young right
We gotta
now.
wrap
Okay,
up. We gotta
okay.
wrap it up.
All right.
This has been episode 22, I believe, of You're an Idiot. We are 22 episodes and word free. We are going to 100, baby. 78 to go. Good night and good luck. Remember to subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. We love you. Bye. Dude, doesn't that rip?
You're an idiot.
No, you're an idiot.